If it opens up more properties for first home buyers, I think that will overall be a good thing. We do want to see more renters having the opportunity to buy their own homes.
I produced this quick brief table showing the 2025 median prices for a 3-bedroom detached house across various OECD major cities. They all have a capital gains tax on property, and if you have a look through this, the figures suggest that if New Zealand introduces a capital gains tax on property, that house prices could increase around 30% upwards. This of course is good for the Labour government's tax grab income, it's good for property investors, not so good for the first home buyer, and not so good for future homeowners with mortgages. So be careful what you vote for.
I have made it very clear that our tax policy is as far as we will go. So we won't be supporting things that we haven't campaigned on and that we don't have a mandate from New Zealanders for.
You would rather sit on the opposition benches than
I don't think it will ever come to that.
CG. You don't think it will come to that?
No, we're all focused now on reminding New Zealanders that under Labour they will get 3 free visits to the doctor. We're going to offering people 3 free doctors visits under a future Labour government. People see that as a big help. People are excited by what that's going to do for our public health system. They see the benefits that all New Zealand families will gain through this. That's what they're talking about today. We will be working very hard to make sure that everybody can access their 3 free doctors visits from the full implementation date, which is the 1st of July 2028. We know that our health workforce is under a lot of pressure.
Such action may result in unintended deaths due to people having to wait even longer to see a doctor. The New Zealand GP health system can't cope with the current demand. People are typically already waiting up to several weeks for a doctor's appointment, sometimes even months. The last thing the health system needs is more demand. And where do doctors come from to cater for the extra demand? Will Labour open the immigration floodgates to cater for the increased doctor demand?
There is a lot of pressure in the system and we need more GPs, so we'll be doing that as well. We'll also be focused on getting more GPs into the system. We've got further policy announcements to make about that as well. I have been absolutely clear that any deviation from this policy that we have announced will require a mandate from New Zealanders. This is the policy that we are campaigning on, and this is the policy that we will implement if we form government.
The Green Party, any future governing arrangement, that would give them the mandate, in your mind, to choose fiscal policy.
I don't think the smaller parties should call all of the shots.
I know that a lot of politicians are trying to say that certain things are off the table or not. I think the Greens have been really clear we want to go a lot further and a lot faster. We can have free GPs, free dental care, free early childhood education. That's the starting point. A bottom line tends to mean that that's the starting point, and we'd like to go a lot further.
Are you confident that the Greens will, even as they say they want to go further, they won't consider it a bottom line?
I've been very clear what Labour's policy is, and that is the policy that we will support.
Yeah, basically you're saying that you're going to beat them in a steering contest.
I'm being very clear that Labour will support the policy that we are campaigning on.
How do you feel about being the country's next finance minister?
I mean, I was walking to a meeting up top yesterday, and yeah, some interesting commentary there from our current Minister of Finance. Yeah, I can see that she's really excited to pass the mantle.
I have been very clear. I have been very, very clear. Under a Labour government, I will be the Prime Minister. Barbara Edmonds will be the Minister of Finance. That is not up for negotiation.
There's a long time to go before the election, and I'd make it really clear that New Zealanders get to decide.